go. Can y'all hear me? Hey. Can anybody hear me? Yeah, yeah. Pretty wings on, pretty wings on. Pretty wings on, pretty wings on. Pretty wings, pretty wings. Oh, oh. Can y'all hear me, man? What's going on? Y'all good? Pretty wings on, pretty wings on. What's going on, man? What y'all on? There go my peoples, man. Woo! Gee, y'all is so messy, G. Y'all so messy, G. I swear to God. I swear to God, y'all messy, boy. Hey, how y'all doing, man? Silent Gaming, shout out to them for the donation. Say we needed that Keita and Just Blow story, man. I got Just Blow story. I'm gonna unlock that for y'all. And I got I ain't never did Keita, man. But if that's what y'all want, man, I got y'all, man. I got that for y'all, man. What's your favorite song that you made? Shout out to Kakashi Hatake for the donation. Donation first off. My favorite song just had to be Worst Memory. Worst Memory is my most prideful song that I've ever made because I feel like I made it at the time that was perfect for me to make it and I didn't force it. Like a lot of people wanted me to make Worst Memory when LA like first got killed because I was rapping. Like they wanted it to be in that first 6 months. They wanted that to be my next track I would release and push. But I always told people like, man, when I hit a right beat and it drive me to make a song dedicated to my homie and losing my best friend, I'm gonna make it. But until then, I'm gonna just make music until something talk to me. And I remember going on my homie who was producing and engineering for me at the time, but he produced beats too. And I think this was my first time getting on one of folks' beats and went to his SoundCloud, man. I was playing beats on his SoundCloud and I heard one of the beats. I'm like, folk, I need this, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I need this, bro. Send me this. You know what I'm saying? He sent me the actual beat to my email. And like, it just came out. You know what I'm saying? And it was an instant classic, you know what I'm saying? Um but yeah. Shout out to Almighty Leak for the donation, man. Said favorite body story. My favorite body story is beating up a nigga from Gyro City with folks. This was my first little moment getting wild with my homie, folk. We caught Lil Gucci from Gyro City, Savion. We caught him on the King Drive bus. Thinking it's get that time on the drive coming down from school on phone. Put the belt on him. Me, Baldy, Manny and Lubble. I actually came on the bus last. Four of them was Manny, Lubble, and Baldy was already back there stretching when I came on the bus. Ooh, let me get some of that. Four of them already on the bus. Baldy creasing them, stumping them so hard. Baldy was stumping folks so hard he was making the seats on the bus is welded together. He was kicking that boy and didn't welded stuff. He was putting dents in it on full grade, bro. I promise you, for Yeah. Virgo Life. Shout out to bro for the donation. He said D Rose the best player from Chicago. Bro, first of all, look, let me say something to y'all, bro. I am a D Rose fan. Never confuse that, bro. All I'm saying is, why do we play these games, bro? And I'm an athlete, so I'm gonna speak as a person who was an athlete, bro. We play these games to win certain things, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if we fall short of that, we is we just gotta come to conclusion with that, bro. You know, like these finals and conference finals and awards and finals MVPs and rings and all that. That's what we play the game for, bro. And if we got niggas who done that, and then you try to put people who haven't done that and only have achieved one singular award, and it's a prestigious award, the most prestigious award that a single person could get during the season. So don't get me wrong, I don't want to slight the MVP, but he got that, bro. But that was in his third year. D Wade got a Finals MVP in his third year, so let's just say that's a even kill. But he got a ring, bro, and a Finals MVP. Led the guards in steals and blocks. He was like that on offense and defense. Y'all don't remember Prime Flash, man. Just say that. How y'all think he got Flash, the name, bro? Like he was quick, athletic, some just like Rose. Neither one of them was good shooters, bro. They made they living in the paint. D Rose was nice, bro. He was nice. But he didn't win rings and he didn't win more than D Wade, bro. He didn't win enough to even be an argument with a lot of stuff with D Wade, bro. And I just gotta give D Wade his props. You know what I'm saying? GB Capo, shout out to Broden for the donation. Why you stop dropping music more consistently? Bro, you know what somebody told me? You've never dropped music more consistently, Tay. And that's kind of sucked. I had like 1 year when I dropped like 3 albums in a row in 1 year, probably like 2017. But man, like I really never been consistent, bro. And I hate to say that like that sounds terrible coming out of my mouth, but I just always been kind of sporadic. Probably why I've never really blue like I was supposed to, even though I did big numbers, you know. There go my boy Will of the Most High, man. There you go. He said, I see my little cuz Ruda in the pic. Was y'all close? Yeah, man, that's family. Yep. Jam Man VSLS. Shout out to bro for the donation. Um 6200 Luke, man. Shout out to them for the donation. He said, is CCK We Trust or Michael Jackson catalog? That's tough. I ain't gonna lie, bro, because Michael Jackson probably the best to ever rap on the mic or make music, period. But Michael Jackson didn't make 8 Deep in any house. I ain't gonna lie. Michael Jackson, man, bro. That is CCK We Trust or that Free CCK is up there with Thriller. Hey, that is CCK We Trust and that Free CCK, they up there with Thriller. No, let me stop trolling, man. Let me stop trolling. Hey, let me stop trolling, man. I'm just talking. Y'all know I like to tweak, man. He asked me a troll question, so I'm giving him a troll answer for real. That's he asked me, he talking about the CCK We Trust or Michael Jackson catalog. Oh, D, like, bruh. I swear to God, bro. Like I love it, bro. Like that is so funny, gang. Like Rico, shout out to Rico for the donation. He said, "Do you know YFG Fesso and do you have any stories with him?" Yes, that's my family. This is his grandma on my face. This is his grandma. Um, you can't see. This is her, Latisse. This is his grandmother, his mother's mother. So yes, I know him very well, to say the least. But yeah, I'm gonna do a Fesso. I'm gonna do a YFG Fesso story for y'all, man. I'm gonna do one of those. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely got. I'm gonna do his own, man, bro. Shout out to Tori RS, man, for the donation. He said, "I heard you talk about T Roy, V Roy, bruh. Was Lil Reese like that? Who was he growing up? Did you mean Hal or who? Yeah, Lil Reese was a bug, folks. Like Lil Reese was as advertised, man. All us grew up similar, man. You know, tweakers. Anybody a tweak on anybody at any moment. You know what I'm saying? Um, OD memory, bro. Shout out to Almighty Lee for the donation. I got you, gang. I'm gonna do an OD story soon. Hey Matthew, shout out to Matthew for the donation, man. Said, hey Tay, I ain't forgot about when y'all put that girl in the dumpster. Classic. Man, bro, I swear when we did that, we did not know that we was gonna forever be cemented in drill history and drill culture when we did that. That's crazy to see. Just a tweak moment. All of those moments that's viral or like epic in the drill culture, bro. I swear, when we was doing, we was just tweaking or being shorties. We ain't know what was gonna come of it, and now they done cemented themselves as in drill artifacts. That video is priceless. You know what I'm saying? Mr. James, shout out to them for the donation. He said, "Let us hear some unreleased music." Can I do that? Like I know I made it so I can play it, but like, bro, I'm telling you, that little Chinese stuff I did the other day, they got right on me copyright, and I don't even know if like if I play my own music, can the producer copyright? I don't know. Like what's I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? Some y'all need to let me know, man. Bro, y'all let me know. Shout out to D Moore for the donation, man. Shout out to D Moore for the donation, man. Shout out to D Moore for the donation. Shout out to Five, man, for the donation. Shout out to folks for the donation. He said, "Who more skilled in the NBA or NFL?" I just feel like it's so much nuance to that. You know what I'm saying? Because I've played I'm not in the NFL. I play, football. You know what I'm saying? And I see how hard it is when you're a football player to play basketball. That's the hard transition. But basketball players are usually more skilled. You know what I'm saying? The thing that I feel like hurts NBA players if they try to switch to the NFL is that league is a complete 180 as far as physicality. So if you go from playing in a soft league to playing in the hardest, toughest league that exists, I feel like it's gonna be an instant shock to the system, and it's gonna be hard to adjust and get acclimated to their rules. You know what I'm saying? Because if your skill is banging into a guy 40 times a game, and you all of a sudden got to play in a league where they can't even hand check, I feel like as long as you can score some points or you can block a shot or, you can, usually NFL players is at least 6'5" or something, you know what I'm saying? 6'4" at some positions. So, like y'all, they not short guys by all means. They should be able to set some screens and do some things and hit a three and stuff like that. But NBA players, bro, if they gotta play running back, if they gotta play cornerback, if they gotta play defensive end or even offensive lineman, like it's gonna be a shock to the system. You getting tapped every play, and you getting tapped hard. If you a receiver, or running back, or any of that, you gonna get cracked hard. So I hope that answers your question. Lock dentured and black. Hey TT, say hey nephew. I'm from 62nd and Kimbark. You may be my nephew for real. Hey, so crazy, man. My mama used to work right there on 55th and Kimbark at that CVS pharmacy, man. So you was in right over there by Hyde Park in Hyde Park area, man. So yeah, that's right next. That's through the hood. You definitely not far, man. Okay, y'all. So let's get into Blast story, man. So now I'm gonna tell y'all how me and Blast first met, right? So, and I'm gonna be 100 with y'all, right? I got so many stories, memories with Blast. The stories I'm gonna give y'all won't even be 1% of like what I can speak on. It's just what I can fit into maybe an hour and some change video. You know what I'm saying? So just want to let y'all know that, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't, man. But yeah, so how me and Blast met, man. Oh, and I wanted to say this too, right? So I talked about this woman today, and this is her sister, Corky. They both died of cancer. These my aunties. This is Fat Soul Grandma. This is her sister. Today is the day she passed. She passed today. And these like mothers to me, bro. Like they raised my mama. Like they was my mama aunties, but they raised my mama and her children. Like these is like mothers to me. So, it's kind of why it took me a little time to come up on here. I've been trying to just relax, and I told you I'm trying to navigate through work, and even when I'm having problems or I'm not there mentally, even working, even still, because you know sometimes y'all do a lot for me. You know what I'm saying? So just working and doing certain things, even when on those days where I might not be at my best. You know what I'm saying? So RIP and long live my auntie Corky. I love you, TT, and I hope you proud of me, man. I miss you so much. Long live that lady, man. So back to the story. Thank y'all for everybody saying RIP and sending they love. I appreciate it. Me and Blast met in the back of the white building. So I don't know if a lot of y'all have seen that Word from the Trenches vlog with Tato recently. I don't know if y'all seen it, but if y'all have that big white building, they standing behind a big white building in the back. You know what I'm saying? That's the white building where I'm from. I'm from right there. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm in my bed. I mean, I read that up to my bed. I'm from right there. He said, if you read this, then say it. I'm in my bed. I don't know. But yeah, so that's where I'm from. And like, like, I remember one day, y'all know, growing up, y'all know, like, I had a mongoose, bro. Mongooses, y'all know, as a shorty, having a mongoose, bro, was like having a Lamborghini, folk. Like I got a mongoose, folk, green and black. You know what I'm saying? And on BD, I had the stunners on the front and the back of my shit, gang. You know what I'm saying? So I got the stunners, you know what I'm saying? I got the stunners, the two on the front wheel, the two on the back wheel. So I'm out here in the foreign. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here like parking lot pimping, like when the hoes outside. You know what I'm saying? I got the mongoose. I got the I'm in, like the stunners folk was like kind of like a flex. A lot of niggas didn't have the stunners. I know a lot of niggas call them the pegs folk on the front and the back. A lot of niggas who used to only have them on the back. They ain't have them on the front and the back. You know what I'm saying? Only real P niggas had front and back action. Motherfucker hop on the front and the back of your shit if they want to. You know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers ain't have them at all. But if you was with the shits, you would have a motherfucker on the back or something. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, they okay. But if you got them on the front and the back, oh, y'all know how motherfucker. Come on, folks. No Diddy, folks. Y'all know how it motherfucker come through on that bitch with the mags too. Come on, man. Come on, gang. Like, so I'm in that bitch, like, you know what I'm saying? I go upstairs, right, to get me something to drink. My aunties, my mama, we all stand in the white building, folks, you know? So I go upstairs, right, on King David, I go upstairs. Man, I'm a shorty, folks. I'm a over shorty. This before the gang shit and everything, folks. This why I say me and all my niggas, folks, we really tweakers, folks, because we really like was tweakers even before we was in the streets, folks, you know? So now I just explained y'all I got a mongoose, folks. Stun us on the front and the back mags. I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? I go upstairs, folks, to get some, do something, get us something to drink, whatever. I come back downstairs, folks. My bike, not where my bike was just at, folks, but it's a bunch of motherfuckers back here, riding bikes and shit. The little girls got their bikes out here. Everybody bikes out here on King David. So I'm looking for my bike. I don't see my motherfucking bike on BD. On King David, folks. I see something out the blue eye. Look, keep scavenging the back. I see some black, ugly, short motherfucker on my bike on King David. He riding up on my shit on the pod. The shit I'm seeing riding my bike on King David. I walk up on his ass while he riding back that way on Fort Grave. I instantly, folks. On BD. Get on him. Boy, what the fuck is you on my bike? Get on his asshole, bro. Greg, he hop off the bike, get right on that like he ain't bogus for being on my motherfucking bike. On Steve. He rambunctious as hell and he on my shit. I don't know you, fam. Fuck is you on my bike? You ain't my cousin. Fuck is wrong with you? He riding my shit like he my cousin or something. You just can't hop in this Lamborghini? On BD, how the fuck you just gonna hop in my lamb while I'm getting something to eat, folks? I don't know you. You acting like you cousin them on 4th grade. You just can't belly my shit like that, folks. On Steve. Like, I don't know you, fam. Goof ass nigga. We kids, so I'm not saying all this like arguing like this, but I'm just saying like this the equivalent to what I'm saying back then, but as a kid, This is how I'm looking at the situation. Like, come on, folks. You and my shit doing tricks and shit. Get your goof ass off my motherfucking bike, bitch. Who the fuck is you? King David. I get on this bumper. He get on my bumper back. I'm bitch ass nigga. Woo, woo, woo. I probably wasn't saying bitch ass nigga. However kids are, I'm probably was you stupid ass dude. And I don't know how we was arguing. We was shorties on BD, but we bumping. On Steve, he got his big sister. His big sister was like, she was down there, I think. No, she was. So his big sister getting involved. My big sister, woo. We finna get our big sisters to get it on and everything. Like, it's finna go down because this goof ass nigga Blast on my bike. Like, on BD. Fuck is you on my bike for? I don't know you. On 4th grade, so we end up causing a whole little scene where we don't bump, folks. We didn't bump, folks. On Steve, we didn't bump. We didn't do nothing, folks. So, now, ever since that date, this been my homie, folk, on Lil Steve Gray. It was like after that day, folk, that's where it went. It ain't had to, it ain't even, ever since that day, it was like, oh yeah, for this my homie, folks. So, after that, you know, after that, for them, we started going cool. We'll be back there in the back playing pick a girl. I can't even talk like this no more, G. Like, we used to play games, bro, where you and a girl, y'all girls and boys be hiding, you find the girl, you get to you get to hug the girl. You feel me? Like, like we used to do play little fast games back in the day like that on bro, like boys and girls for like, and Blast them used to be like, for them was freaky before me, for like, I ain't gonna lie, for Lil D and Blast, folk, like, we all lost our virginities and shit around the same time. But when I say Foden was getting more ass than me first, like consistently, they was freaky, folk. Him and Lil D, folk, they was like freaky as hell. We kids, folk. Like I'm talking about, we in school, folk. They already fingering bitches in the hallways and not washing their fingers, doing that and shit. Like, what the fuck, bro? Get the fuck out of my face. Oh, bro, like, for them freaky as hell, they already, like, watching porn and all type of, like, like, they already knew about a lot of little freak shit on BD, folks. On BD, they already, like, then, like, I always been a little bougie a little bit. You feel me? Like, for them a hit, for them was hit, like, woo, they kept fat shit. They had we shorties, they already hit little big birthers on BD. They already like they was already fucking outside and then like in public places and shit. It's like on BD, I'm damn for them freaky as hell. Oh, okay, like on the guys for like shit I wouldn't do like on King David for like for them would be like already fucking the hood strags and shit. I'd be scared like. They'll be doing little shit like, yeah, folks, she just topped both of us off in the hallway. We whipped us. Yo, damn. Folks go in the hallway, leave, then folks come in. He go in the hallway with her and he leave. Yeah, you just go and whip, don't sit on, she gonna suck it in the hallway. We damn, what? Bro, I was scared to take my shit take a bitch in the hallway and get it, folks. Like, that shit was like scared. I was scared. Like, my shit probably wouldn't even got on hard. I'd be in a dirty ass, pissy hallway, whipping my shit out, getting topped by a motherfucking girl who bald headed and stank. On bitty, my dick ain't getting hard for that. The little bitches used to be like stinking on bitty, and it looked like some of, not all of them, but like we had some little neighborhood eaters, folk. Her titties used to be stinking, folk. She had big ass titties, folk, back when we was in like 6th and 7th grade, bro. Her titties used to be stinking on BD. Like, if a big titty bitch watching this, y'all know what I'm saying, folk. Titties can get musty like underarms, bro. Y'all don't even know that, folk, because they be rubbing on, bro. Like, y'all don't even know that, folk. On BD, titties be stinking for real, folk. Like, them bitches could get musty. You be thinking that's a bitch armpits. No, her motherfucking titty crack musty on BD. Her titty crack musty as hell. You damn, what the fuck? Hey, but them was savages though. Like my dogs, boy, Blast and Lil D and a couple other guys, they was younger regulars early. They was exposed to like, they was getting it. I was used to be scared. They be like, Tate, like, I ain't gonna lie. I used to be always like, when we'll be talking about the shit, I always be acting like, when that time come, I'm gonna be with it. And I can see the play for the unfold. Like, oh, I can see it. Look, that's the little eater. That's the little buster in the hood right there. They were talking about this shit all week. And I dip off and act like I ain't know nothing. Y'all was finna get the top for the bitch. No, I was fake scared. I ain't want to do it. I fake act like my mom was calling me and come eat. Yeah, my mama said the food done for. I'm gonna go to the crib, gang. I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute. I'll be back out. I'm lying. I'm scared. Oh, Biddy, I'm whip my shit out. My shit gonna be on shrivel bowl in that hallway. I'll be in that bitch. Like, damn, fuck, I'm scared. This bitch just sucked 3 dicks before my ass, 2. Oh, hell no. Okay, David, I'm scared. I don't want to top that bad, but blasting them on King David, like they slutting shit. On Biddy, they slutting shit. They getting active. They was like turned shorties. I used to think I was bougie, folks. Phone them was they ain't become bougie till later. On Biddy, they was hitting whatever on phone, but they was getting action though. And all they shit wasn't like that, but I'm just saying, like, that's how they was really getting a lot of more action than me, cause they'll hit some shit that's cute, and they'll hit the little shit that's fat, a little stinking, a little, you know, they'll do that too. You know what I'm saying? You catch them on a bad night or down bad in the hood, everybody live in the neighborhood, you walk a little fat stinking bitch to the load and get good. You know? You know how that go. DeAndre Suttles, shout out to bro for the donation. He said, I'm not gonna lie, Built Like Us, your best song. I don't know why you didn't shoot a video to that. Shake my head. What was your relationship with JB from Nico Gang? It's my little bro. You say you should do a story on your first time getting high. Bad. Shout out to CL for the donation. I'm gonna do that, man. No cap. Dontre Subtle, shout out to bro for the donation. J2K, shout out to bro for the donation. Said, did Rondo live in y'all hood? Not until he moved in like 2009 or 10 to the hood, folks. When he moved to the hood, he transferred to the Ross. Lock dentured in black. Shout out to TT for the donation. She said, us big girls be cute. Yeah, for sure, big girls be cute. But, you know, it's like big girls are usually always cute. It's just all of them don't know how to keep themselves together, bro. Like, I've been big-ish, and I just know how much you got to commit to, like, if you don't take care of yourself, you're going to have to commit a lot more time, effort, and energy into smelling well. Like, the more bigger you get, the harder it's going to get to stay smelling good for a while, extended period of time. So a lot of women just, if they big, they just like, they got to work very hard, and a lot of them get tired of working hard to not stink. So they just end up stinking. I know a lot of big girls who don't, you know what I'm saying, stink. I'm just saying, you know, the ones who do, they ain't represent. I know a lot of big clean girls. You know what I'm saying? The ones that ain't slipping, and if you a fat girl with good hygiene, you really, really clean, bro. Because you gotta work a little harder, a lot harder, actually, to stay clean. So if you fat and the motherfucker ain't never smelt that from the back air, or you feel me, a motherfucker ain't never went down there and you was smelling a little tart, you too thorough. Cause you if you 280 or 250 or 300 and the motherfucker ain't never smelt nothing, you doing a lot to make that go like that. So you really deserve your flowers, folks. Shout out to all the big girls that ain't been stinking. King David. But yeah, folks. Folks was on my bike. Motherfuckers finna beat the shit out of folks on King David. He wasn't going, we was finna bump. Our sisters was them that you finna bump. It ain't go nowhere on King David, so that was cool. So now bang. Phone was hitting shit. I wouldn't hit. You feel me? They was getting a little ass. I was cool on a lot of ass on bro. So Blast, folk. Me and Blast, folk, I swear to God, G, like, we got a lot of history, folk. Like, a lot of history, bro. Like, a lot of it, gang. Like, we real original 600 niggas, folk. Like, we been around longer than 600 been around. Dipset been around with Blast from the Calumet building, folk. You know what I'm saying? Like, we been in our neighborhoods for, like, I've been in the white building for all my life, for, like, that's what we know. So everybody in the hood always knew us, for like we never had a point in time where like people didn't know who we was, or like people didn't rock with us, or like people who like didn't respect us. You know what I'm saying? We was always like, even before the streets, bro, like we had circles and we had people who we was around and things like that, you know, and we was cool, you know, like with everybody, you know what I'm saying? So once we all started hanging together, you know, we'll be in the back of the white building with little girls, or be like in one of the like, we used to break into the churches. Like it's a bunch of churches in our hood, and we would break into. We had this little church right on the corner. It's right on the corner of 61st in Michigan. They had like a little side playground for right on the side of the church, and it was gated up. You would have to like hop gates. It was tall gates, and you would be having to play in there. Like we used to be hopping the gate, breaking the gate, going in there, playing basketball for hooping. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling, you know, regular kid shit. Then like once the street hit, folk, like we had to go from boys to men, folk. You know, like Teen Time, 1296. Shout out to them for the donation, man. Mars Dope, shout out to bro for the donation. Say folks was clapping ass before clapping at the ops. Baby. No bap, folks. Folks is getting wild on King David. Um, so yeah, man. Once we jumped head first in the streets, folks, like I ain't gonna lie, it was that, folks. We was turned, like we was head first. You know what I'm saying? You Hellraiser, my cash app is pinned right here, bro. I pinned it. Is right there. It's pinned. It's pinned, bro. So yeah, we was doing our one, folk, having a good time. Cause when I started fucking bitches, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never looked back. You know what I'm saying? Like, for them took off more than me. But once I started going crazy, I never looked back on BD. I was fucking, over fucking, on Steve, over going cool, over going cool. Over fucking, I'm, I'm over fucking. Like, you say, why the chat keep jumping to the top? I'm irritated. What happened, bro? But yeah, so shout out to Rex Montana for the donation. He said, "What up, Tate? Day one fan. When we getting that white story?" Shout out to Rex, man. If y'all want white, let me know. We doing white next, man. If y'all want white, let me know in the chat, man. So yeah, me and Blast, we was going crazy. I was fucking hoes, you know. Me and Blast, we had bitches coming to the hood. You know what I'm saying? Blast getting caught cheating on the block. You know what I'm saying? My bitch and Blast bitch best friends, folks, on BD. So Blast getting caught in the hood. They catching Blast doing freaky shit. He getting caught red-handed. My bitch thinking I'm doing it with him. Blast used to be a red-handed ass nigga, folks. Like, we shorties, he getting caught red-handed, folks. His bitch, my bitch, best friend. She think everything. You know, we this my man's on BD. He doing shit. He getting me hot for no reason. He making my bitch speculate shit. All type of shit, folks. He in the hood tweaking, folks, on BD, folks. And Blast was there the night I tweaked and said, "Fuck my own dead homie," folks. He was there, folks. He was one of them motherfuckers like, "Damn, shoot Tay ass right now, folks." I'm just, okay, David, folks. He was one of those, folks. Okay, David, folks. Tea Time, 1296. Shout out to them for the donation, man. Shout out to Bro for the donation. He say, Tay, me and my boys in Melbourne, Austin, or Auckland. Hey, Melbourne, Australia. Rock with you boys hard. My whole football team listens to you, Von, LA, and Sosa. Detroit have a fallout. with M thing over D thing beef. God bless. No, he didn't, man. It's the crazy part about it because we were so close. All of us was just able to have little personal beefs and it never even went anywhere. But yeah. So thanks for the donation, bro. So yeah, man. Me and Blast, I'm reading the same one. Uh, what part did I leave off, y'all? I be getting a little distracted with the super chats. They be kind of throwing me out. Mr. James, shout out to bro for the donation, man. He said, when are you gonna make some merch? I'm actually designing the merch now. I'm actually designing the merch right now, bro. Y'all tell me what part I left off, man. Oh yeah, so Blast used to get caught red-handed on bro, so he'll get caught red-handed. Have my bitch tweaking with me for no reason, cause he getting caught, he getting bumped, all type of shit, right? Goofy shit. Also, Blast then had me into a couple sticky situations, bro. Like the ones like that I could speak on. King David, folks. And G, me and Blast almost got killed one day, G. I gotta tell this story because Blast was in this car with us too, G. If I'm not mistaken, for it was me, Blast, McAdoo, and Lil D. We was riding G through Geo Drive, folks. We was in a steam ding, G. We didn't even have no bangers, folks. We ride through that bitch, folks. And we pull up on phone like we ain't even like we pulled up on them like not looking for them like we just flipping through they shit for we see like two motherfuckers for we finna put on the side of them and get that y'all ass loafing folk while we pull on the side of them motherfuckers look at it look they get the suit in the car folk on D thing, Gray get the shooting in that bitch. Boom, boom, dude up. Get the fan all in the steam thing before we in that bitch. He for real. Damn, look, Mac driving. I'm sitting in the front passenger for Lil D and Blast in the back seats, bro. This was Blast, bro. It was either Blast or a Cap and Lil D. I know it was me, Lil D, and Mac for sure, but this was Blast, folks. We riding in that bitch on speed grade, folks. They get the I'm thinking this nigga Mac dead. He ain't driving for on Lil Boo. Like Mac sitting in that bitch mesmerized. I'm thinking they done clap Mac noodles off on bro Gray. I'm thinking they done smoke Mac ass, bro. Cause why is we put the pedal to the metal, bitch? Before one of these motherfuckers do something strange to us for a piece of change, boy, your ass tweaking on see you bogus as hell, folks. I'm sitting in the front, I'm just hearing them bitch. Oh, Biddy, I'm just, bro, I'm telling you, I'm always in the front passenger too. Boy, that front passenger seat is wacky, folks, but I ain't gonna lie to survive sitting right there. So I'm thankful, but damn, I'm always right there, folks. I'm talking about G. On my son, Mac ain't pull off to about the motherfucking 10th shot went through the car for I damn that shitted on myself, fuck. I'm in that bitch sharding like a motherfucker, fuck. I'm for them bitches, I'm friend. Friend. You know those scared farts, folk. Deep down thoughts for the die, folk. BD for the die, that bitch. Damn, on 4th grade. Finally scratch off. All this bitch alive. My eyes still closed. I just feel that bitch dirt scratch. Damn, he still fake blowing. I'm knowing when I open my eyes, Mac ass finna be missing the face. I'm just thinking he just died and pressed on the gas because he fucking, I don't know. Because I didn't think he was alive, bro. I thought he was about to smack something. Before I actually opened my eyes after I realized I wasn't dead. And on King David, folks, on 4th grade, folks, I was alive. And we was shitty as hell. And I was looking, damn, folks, looking on the way back. We on our way back to the hood, folks. On Lil Boo, folks, I'm talking about he put holes in everything but us, folks. Like, he hopped off he straight did it, folks. Like, I'm damn, folks. I had to check my drawers. Somebody, Detroit bully breeder, somebody, you always closing your eyes, gang. I'm telling you, folks. When you that close to death, that's all your body tell you to do, bro. I'm telling you, folks. Like, when you think it's really over, you gonna just close your eyes. Unless you want to just, you know, like, bro, I'm telling you, I watched dude. We pulled up on the side. I'm one of them. I'm hanging out the window. I'm dropping shit out the window. He on the, I swear to God, folks, on the phone, the nigga who got the blow, and there was a motherfucker standing right there, and a motherfucker standing next to him. The motherfucker that was standing next to him was on the phone. It's them two. We pull up, hey, the nigga on the phone, he got his phone in his ear like this, folks. On BD, he getting that. Ooh, we pull up, yeah, ooh, we. On the phone, on Lil Boo grave, on my son. Ooh, it get wild. Ooh, he over getting wild like that, folks, on Lil Boo grave. Damn. That's when I stopped pulling up on niggas' blocks without pipe, folks. On BD after that, I never went, don't know, just excursion through niggas' hoods. We don't got no gun for. We put up over here playing them that got a fucking quadruple homie in this bitch. We pulling over here. Yeah, stop liking. They not liking like a motherfucker. Yeah, that was our favorite little slogan back in the day too. Yeah, stop liking, bitch ass niggas. Them niggas not liking like a motherfucker for Lil Boo grave. We like it. We finna get our dumb ass fajita tapped on photo. They finna tap our muffin on 4th grade. We over here playing, dangling, pump faking like a motherfucker on King David, folks. I swear to God, G. Y'all, boy, we pulled up. Yeah, bitch ass nigga, stop liking. As soon as I seen dude on the phone do this, I'm like, yeah, and that's the moment I knew I fucked up. Hey, y'all see how all them black movies be when they be showing some bogus shit finna happen? They be like, yeah, how did I get here? They stopped the whole movie like, yeah, man. How the fuck did I end up here? On bro grade, that was me, fuck. We wasn't even supposed to. We was on our way to the hood, back where the fucker. We somewhere coming from here to Cape, but he fucking, we threw that shit right before we get to the hood, folks. He wanna been through that bitch. We done never made it back to the block, folks. I swear to God, folks. I was mad as hell, folks. Bitch, I had to change my drawers. Goof ass nigga, we ain't doing that. But yeah, folks. So on BD, black ass who damn near died with me, folks. On BD. We got a lot of stories like that. Me and folks in the steam thing. Slide. You feel me? We had traffic. That's what we used to do. We was shorties. We would get in steamers. Ride early morning or just slab pipes on BD, folks. You know what I'm saying? It's my shorty, folks. I ain't gonna lie. Like, Blast one of them niggas, so he always been a leader, even though he like was little bro. We the same age basically. I'm just like was born and we was all me, him, and Lil D was all born within the same 12 months, folks. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like he like 90 January of 97, like November of 96, folks. Like we all shorties, folks. But I just was like, you know, I was the oldest out of our little group, folks. So, you know, I just treated it like I was big bro. And they treated me like I was big bro. You know what I'm saying? Even though we was all equal in the same age, it was like, you know, I'm big bro. You know what I'm saying? And folks them led, they had their own gang. Bang City is 600, folks. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. But him and Lil D and Steve and Nine and Face and all of them, folks, when they started their own thing, for when they was really claiming it. They had their own block and everything, folks. You feel me? Like they wasn't no 600 or nothing. They had their own block. My little sister used to be over there and everything. I'd be calling, Mike, what you doing? We out on Bang City. Fuck. They over there, right over there, across the street from the Ross, folks. On BD. Well, across the street from behind the Ross on BD, behind the street that's across the street from the Ross. It's close to where Nan was staying. Nan moved over there. They used to be right there, folks, on BD. And, you know, they had their own little motion, folks. Big no lie, shout out to bro for the donation. He said, who was more feared, Brother or Tay Savage or Von? All of them up there. All of them up there. But yeah, they was they leaders for, you know what I'm saying? But Blast and Lil D, they was always best friends. They always stood out. Like a lot of shit how it was, or certain niggas that wouldn't even be from our block if it wasn't for Blast and Lil D. Like Nan and Lil Steve is both products of them, for. Cause they both transferred to the Ross while we was all going there. But they was in their classes, for. Well, no, Lil Steve was in my class, but Lil Steve like I don't know, he just clicked. He just got with them. You know what I'm saying? Like he just got in a group. You know what I'm saying? They ended up rocking with Steve before me. I was finna get on Steve ass the first day he got in there. Before them, they ended up that was they homie for. And Nine was in a grade and he transferred. They put him in play. You know what I'm saying? Like they brought folks them to the block. And BD them was folks them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Not to take nothing from them. I'm just saying, like, them the niggas who brought them in, you know what I'm saying? Who made them be from, like, the reason the rest of us know them is because of really bro them, you know what I'm saying? They was the first to bring them or know them like the rest of us eventually end up knowing them. So yeah, man, you know, Blast, I know a lot of people think like Blast got his name from like some drill he did or something back in the day. But really, for how Blast really got his name, unless and Blast probably could come correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I'm right about this. We was calling Blast all the way up until the point, all the way up until the point until Sosa dropped that song. He like, man, blast his ass and forget. Sosa said that I can't remember. Somebody give me the song in the chat where he was like, man, blast his ass, then forget. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I can't remember what that song was, man. But I'm pretty sure somebody gonna tell me the song. But Save Me on phone them. You get that, man, blast his ass, then forget. Hey. And I remember like Blast was be going over cool to that song, bro. And I don't think Sosa like was even talking about Blast, but it just was like, man, blast his ass, then forget. Hey, on phone them, we getting that. Oh yeah, man, blast his ass on phone them, like you know, man, and blast his ass on phone them. We call him man, so it's like you know, he get that, you know. Ooh, we man blast his ass on BD, you know, man blast his ass on BD. It was at first it was all that man blast his ass on BD. Then it start being blast his ass on BD. Then it was just like blast him on bro, and now it's just blast. It got shorter and shorter. It was man blast his ass, then blast his ass, and blast him, then just blast. No, bro. Folks was like, you know what, my name, folks, I'm man. He said, man, blast his ass, then forget him, bro. I don't phone him. And it fit blast anyway. Blast or blast your ass and forget on phone him. That's folks Monica on BD. A lot of motherfuckers don't even know. A lot of people got names and face cards for a lot of shit. For Blast, one of them motherfuckers, you don't even think he'd won on bro. He one of them ones though. Like you worried about all the other motherfuckers you heard about in songs and shit. And Blast one of those you don't even know. You gotta know. You know what I'm saying? On phone them like, but that's why me and folks always got along. Cause even though I was getting mentioned in songs and shit, like we weren't inviting that type of attention for. We was just doing us in the streets, doing blast another nigga like me. He'll go and laugh at you and fuck a bitch and worry about a lot of other shit, not just gang banging and being mean and angry or goofy all the time, folks. And Blast will beat your ass. He was the littlest nigga in our hood, folks, but he'll straight tap your muffin, folks. If you want to get out of line, him and Lil D used to fight all the time. G, I used to be like, when we was all shorties, I used to, cause Lil D was big as hell when we was shorties, folks. Like Lil D was big as hell, and like he made me and Blast look little for on BD, but Blast used to be like getting on his ass like every time Lil D, cause Lil D, you know, when you a shorty, bro, none of us could really like. Well, I don't want to say none of us. Lil D really couldn't like. He knew how to fight when we was shorties, but he just usually used all his weight on the motherfucker, bro. So when him and Blast get into it, he'll try to be on some big gorilla man shit with Blast on some little Mighty Mouse crease, 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 get up out of that shit with Lil D on BD, for like, for real, on King David, for like, he a tweaker, he one of those, for, but he like, on phone and Blast, he started, on BD, we started calling folks Blast, you know what I'm saying, on BD, it was fitting, King David, that was one of those things where it's like, on BD, it'll work, on King David, that worked, on phone them. So, Blast, folk, we had this appointed time in the hood for where it was like a lot of goofy shit was going on in the hood, and it was starting to be like a very circle-ish. Like, all right, y'all got y'all little crews, y'all got y'all little crews, y'all got y'all little crews. Everybody 600, but we all got little crews. You know what I'm saying? Just starting, it was hood shit, you know? And a lot of niggas that was considered big homies and shit like that, they wasn't doing what they was supposed to be doing. I feel like they was failing us as big homies. We didn't have really no bangers. We was all out here snatching iPhones. Like they wasn't even putting drugs in the hood. And if they had them, they was selling them themselves. They wasn't putting us on paper or nothing. And a lot of them niggas weren't even around. They was they not even ducking their show. They was just doing other shit, I guess, in life. They was one foot in, one foot out with this shit at one point. And we was all knee deep in this shit. So without really a bunch of big homies knee deep in it with us, we out here fending for ourselves, bro. So I remember at one point in time, my crew, we was taking shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like, aided by like my big cousins from the low end to come through and bless a motherfucker with a pipe at the right time. Shout out big cousin from down low. They'll come through, get me right. No hoods in the no pipes in the hood. So we taking shit now. On King David, we taking shit, man. We taking shit, man. On Fortnum Grade, we started taking shit. Shout out to Lord Day for the donation, man. He said cap 600 the next damn buy down out there. Bet. Got you, bro. Xavier Roberts. Damn, Tay, that's crazy. Shout out to Xavier Roberts for the donation. Said, damn, Tay, that's crazy. Me and my homies had to run a fade with our homie because we about to get in a shootout with his college teammates trying to be tough for some hoes. Was finna be in the feds forever. Damn, folk. You don't need to put that up here. Damn, I'm glad you good though, gang on bro. Y'all be careful, boy. 2K guys, shout out to them for the donation, man. On phone me say AK story next. Cool. Man, shout out to my dog, peace, love, bro. He always come through. I ain't gonna lie, man. Shout out to my dog, peace, love, man. That's a thorough guy right there, man. Always showing love. But yeah, look. So, what part did I leave off again? I be getting kind of sidetracked, y'all. I try to like not. Oh yeah, so we started taking shit. So we started taking pipes, folks. And at the time, you know, it was shit around like the Mac, you know what I'm saying? But like I was toting that bitch and blowing it and doing all type of shit like that bitch was tanky at one point. So we started taking shit, you know what I'm saying? And at one point, a nigga, right, that was like affiliated with this shit. Not he wasn't from 600, he wasn't from O Block or like Front Street, but he was affiliated BD Hood, and it was like we had our circle. It was like me, Blast, 4O, you know what I'm saying? Me, Blast, 4O, Face, and it was like really me, Blast, and 4O for with a hint of Face here and there. You feel me? But it was really me, Blast, 4O, and Lil D. You know what I'm saying? And we had our own personal pipes, and we had our. I was rapping at this point too, so I'm getting my little feature money and shit like that, right? On King David, folk. Now, folks them take some shit from a nigga. He not from 300, he not from 600, he not from O Block, Front Street, but he from one of the BD hoods, right? Now, Lil D, Blast and Lil D, take him. Take his pipe. Bang. I told y'all we getting it out we live out here. So now Coop, he at a point where he got some little shit going on with Smirk, you know what I'm saying? Well, he ain't even locked in with it, but he like, he trying to get he trying to get something going with Smirk and this OTF shit for. So when for them take dude, they pop up at Lil D crib. So he go to Lil D crib, Lil D and Blast over there, folks. Coop trying to tell Lil Blast and Lil D that pipe y'all just took from Shorty from Woo Woo Woo, y'all gotta get that back. For them getting that. Fuck you mean? What? Like, give it back? What do you mean? Like, what you mean give it back? Man, yeah, bro. Like, y'all gotta get that back. They hell no, boy. We took that motherfucker. We ain't giving that back. Woo woo woo. So he trying to get that woo woo. He trying to throw his weight around and shit. You feel me? Like on King David, folk, he tell for them like, folk, y'all fucking up shit for me. Woo woo. Y'all fucking up shit for me. Woo woo. I'm trying to get my shit. Woo woo. Y'all fucking up shit for me. Mind you, folk, we deprived the bangers. Niggas don't got no pipes, folk. We taking shit because we out here in the fucking trench and we front line. And this how it gotta happen. Niggas ain't providing, so we gotta do what we gotta do. You telling the motherfucker give a nigga a pipe back on King David because you trying to get a little 360 deal on BD. Hell no, we ain't budging. Phone them ain't changed. He tell them like, nigga, y'all fucking up what I got going on with folks. Woo, 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 I'm trying to do this and that. Whole time, folks, it's never finna happen like it's finna happen how you think it's finna happen anyway. And Smirk finna go with Hypno Carlito. You think he pump faking whatever he telling you, folks, on BD. So on BD he get that. Like, phone them get that hell no. On BD he get that. You know what? He act like he cut niggas off. Niggas over with. You know what I'm saying? Like, not like niggas ain't from the block no more. He just saying like, I bet niggas don't want to get that pipe back. Niggas, I ain't fucking with niggas no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, on King David, they mad, but we ain't giving that back. And some shit had took place. Niggas ain't get no fuck when that shit had took place on Steve. You ain't step in and say nothing about that. So why the fuck would we try to step in and say something for them on BD? Hell no. So on BD, that's how I had to go. That's how I went. But on BD, like I say, for like any little thing go on with Blast them for they coming to get little bro, big bro for like when I first started rapping for cause for like these my real homies for like I'm the first one out of our little group to get some little consistent bread. I ain't gotta snatch iPhones or kick those, you know what I'm saying? So I'm for them grade, like I'm going OT, this one motherfucker used to have to go OT to really make a real bag. I'm doing features all in New York, folk coming back with like 5,000-6,000, all blues, folk. On King, I mean not all blues, all 20s, cause I gotta make the roll look like I gotta make $5 look like $15. You know what I'm saying? Coming back. 4-5K, all 20s. On Steve, folk. Folk them getting that. Damn, folk, you turn. Like, they proud of me, folk. I ain't gonna lie. They over proud of me, folk. You know what I'm saying? They super proud of me, folk. Somebody said my super chat not working. I don't know, man. But yeah, so I'm going out of town, folk. This around the time we was all addicted to like down the drugs. We doing lean, folk. We doing like Zans, you know what I'm saying? And at this point, bro, I used to smoke Zans, pop them and drink them. Like I used to crush Zans up like in my blunts, and I smoke them. And I used to be smoking them with bro them. And I used to drop Zans in like a 2 liter with some Jolly Ranchers, folk. And then I used to drink it. And then I pop like 2, 3 Zans in my mouth, folk. No diddy. Just pop them. 2 bars. Go up. And me and bro them used to be like doing it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I used to smoke Zans, folk. I used to be a real live junkie, folk. And me, folk, them used to be sent somewhere. Like, I text them. Like, the day before I'm finna fly home, I text them, like, yeah, folk, get it ready, folk. We be ready, folk. Meet me at Lil D crib, folk. Or meet me at my crib, folk, at this point in time, folk. And we finna go cool, folk. And me and folk them would be linking up, folk, getting high as hell off a lot of drugs, folk. We used to be so fried as a shorty, folk. Like, so fried, folk. Like, me and folks was just on the block recently talking about that shit one night. Like, man, folk, like, we fried, gang. Like, we used to get real fried, folk. Like, he like, folk, he used to come back straight spinning it, folk. Like, I'm like, yeah, folk. He like, yeah, we used to be getting fried, folk. He would come back from OT, fucking it off, fool. We get frying our brains out, fool. Like, I swear to God, fool. That's all I used to do. Go, come back, do something responsible, like buy me a pipe or some shit. And then the rest, I'm able to fuck off on BD. I'm doing shit like that, fool. Man, I ain't even gonna lie, nigga. I remember one time, 600 in Front Street, we always got a little eternal little beef, so a little animosity and shit at some point in time for different reasons in our life, G. We just grew up together. It's just man shit, I guess, right? So Blast, some shit happened with Blast on the block. Phone them was sneak this, hey, and it was just not to give y'all the real story, but it's just just a little in-house shit going on, right? So they wolfing with Blast, some little shit go down. Blast come to the block. He tell me about the shit. Tell him, my man, we over there. On King Day, we go over there. We get over there and shit. They over there, motherfuckers talking and shit. We going my courtway. But I ain't living in the courtway at this time. We going the courtway, folks. On Steve Gray, it's A1 in there, Gucci Brown, couple more Front Street motherfuckers, right? So motherfucker in there talking on BD, motherfuckers talking on BD, motherfuckers talking in the courtway. All I know is, folks, I look on King David, folks. Blast straight. He still on the motherfucker from the front on BD. Go clean in on fat folks. BD crease folks. Knock his ass through the gate, folks. BD, folks. Wow! On fat folks hit the gate. No, on bro grave, I'm damn, folks. By the time I could look at Blast crease folks, I see a fist coming at me. I see a fist coming at me for that bitch getting there. On Biddy this A1, folks, he trying to knock me out, folks. On Steve, I'm damn. He never just try to do that. I fake. Get up out of there on Biddy Magic, folks. A1 them already grown as fuck, folks. Me and folks them teenagers still, folks. So a grown motherfucker trying to, I'm trying to, on bro grave out instantly. On bro, he try to head me out. On BD, get up out of there on his ass, something. Squad up with him because I'm not finna duck my shit. But on BD, I'm really like tweaked out for because A1 really like this like folk. This blast blood uncle folk and this man. This like my uncle, bro. He just swung on me, folk. Like you know how you think you got a real relationship with a motherfucker, folk, and then you find out you don't mean shit to them, folk. That's how I felt, folks. Like I'm your nephew, folks. On BD, you gonna steal on me, gang? Like you gonna try to use your grown man mic on BD and bust me, folks? I'm like, BD, you bogus as hell, but I squad back up with him and shit on King David, folks. So Blast punched folks, fat folks from the front. He ain't want no smoke. That's little bro, but he know Blast punched him up on King David. So now on BD, folks. At this point, we out there causing a scene on the front on Steve. So now I get away from A1, right? So now Gucci Brown, folk, he from the front, folk. Everybody you know from the hood, folk, know it's a couple niggas in the hood, folk, that hit hard. And you know if you play with them, you try to fight them, they gonna put you to sleep. It's Gucci Brown, and ironically, it's his little brother, Carl Fredo, folk. Like, you don't want to get into it with Gucci Brown and Carl Fredo on no fighting shit on the block before they knock niggas out. And Carl Fredo was just like a fucking gargantuan of a man when we was kids, for like Carl Fredo, folk, he had asthma and shit, folks, so he used to like literally take steroids. Like, bro literally took steroids when we was just shorties, folks. He had like asthma problems or some shit, folks, so he used to be prescribed that shit, like. And at first I thought it was like a little hood myth, folk, but he really used to take steroids on Biddy, so he just was like I seen folks fight a motherfucker one time. He straight went gorilla mode. I'm damn, folks in the center fighting Day from First Street E, grabbing Day ass up, putting him on the wall and throwing his ass. I'm damn, what the fuck this nigga for a fucking beast on Biddy, fuck. I'm damn, this nigga a beast, bro. This who the fuck is this big ass monkey gorilla man? And I ain't gonna let you. I used to think I was a strong nigga too, for but bro, I seen his ass for up to my and they wasn't no punk. Woo. Carl Fredo losses on his ass. I'm damn on BD, folks. I'm on King David. He just went crazy on folks. So on BD. Folks and Gucci Brown, you don't want to fight them, folks. So that Gucci Brown, folks, on King David, right? Gucci Brown catch me. On King David box day on the corner. He catch me on the corner, right? Me and folks trying to like me and Blast trying to at this point Blast to get like stop going in on folks. We trying to make our way back to the 6th line, folks. And motherfuckers from the front steady like trying to like follow us and shit on Steve. So me and Carfredo at the corner, them that about Walla G, he catch me from around the car. He throw that bitch high. Bro, I swear to God, this was gonna put me down on King David. Like, I felt the wind from that bitch, folks. On Steve, he tried to baseball knuckle me up on what we tried. Wow! On Steve, I ducked that bitch. For them grade, I felt the wind from that bitch. I'm on Steve. Oh yeah, we killing y'all. That's what I turned to look at Blast. Oh yeah, they asked for the die. We took off. Let's get up out of here. On BD, let's get back to the hood, folks. On BD. Cause now we should have came over here blinking on King David. We trying to get over here and see what's going on King David. Y'all that came over here and tried to knock my head off twice. Both of you niggas in y'all 20s, we shorties on Lil Steve. Y'all want to tweak? Cause we on there with y'all. Like, come on, gang. Y'all want to get in this business? On BD, fuck y'all. We popping y'all now. On BD, folks. Especially A1. Unc blew me so bad, folks. Cause you Blast uncle, folks. You supposed to be on what he on. You fake on what they on BD. And just cause folks didn't hit folks, you gonna steal on me? You bogus. On video, I'm damn on King David, I'm damn, folks. I'm damn, folks. So, like, y'all know a lot of motherfuckers was, like, wondering, right? I know a lot of y'all wondering if Blast ate that dick cake. I know a lot of y'all wondered about the Blast ate that dick cake, man. Woo! What y'all think, man? Y'all think Blast ate that motherfucker? Let me know in the chat if Blast ate that dick up, man. Y'all remember that dick cake, man, from that 757 Woo story. Y'all remember that dick cake. Y'all see that. Y'all let me know if Blast ate that dick cake in the chat, man. No rotate, man. No Diddy, man. Let me know in the chat if that dick cake was good or not, man. Folks, hey. Alright, man. So just being honest, man. Man. This is why I never ate it. Cause I knew it was gonna come back up when we was old, we grew up. I knew it was gonna come back up, bro. We would be like, yeah, Tank had the biggest piece of dick. No. No, you ain't finna get me. You ain't finna, I would be the one cracking the jokes when we get older. No, 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 no. Oh, bro. No, bro, you ain't finna get me, bro. They always talking about who had the balls on their plate. Both said, fool. Who had the balls, fool? Who had the balls, fool? Beanie, fool. Y'all tweaking, fool. Beanie, fool. Y'all tweaking, fool. Y'all tweaking, fool. Beanie, stop tweaking, fool. Stop tweaking, fool. Stop tweaking, fool. Man, fool. Man, stop tweaking, fool. BD, fool. Stop tweaking, fool. Man, bro. Damn, fool. I swear to God, but it probably tasted decent, though. You never know, man. Looks could be deceiving. You know what I'm saying? But, damn, fool. They was going crazy on that motherfucker, yo. They just... Gee, fuck this, bro. That's why I didn't get enough. Woo! Gee. God forgive me, man. Shout out to Xavier Roberts for the donation, man. He said our big bros had to be big homies because our big guys was moving weird and stood tall behind the bros no matter what. Like some real young G's. Don't worry, Tay. Everyone beat the cases for that night. Oh, that's what's up, gang. Happy y'all boys good, folks. Bro, big lie. No, shout out to bro. Can you tell what D-Thing and Von had a fight? I actually don't remember. I ain't even finna make up no shit either. But I'll get that for you and have that for you. Hood Chef 219. Shout out to my boy always coming through, man. He said, what's good, bro? Hopped on live late. My chef website almost finished. Need you to promote the website of my cooking. YouTube. For sure, bro. Just hit me up, man. You send me that shit. I got you for free, folks. You always donating and showing love, man. I'm gonna toss you up on my story or something, folks. Let me know. But yeah, man, on phone, I'm like, one thing I want to do mention about Blast, folks, like, while I'm on here talking about him, like, he a good dude, though. Like, he a loyal nigga, folks. Like, Blast that one nigga you never got to question, like, Blast the one nigga for like he in a bunch of groups because a lot of people love him. Like they might not love certain niggas he be around, but everybody love Blast for all the guys in jail. Like they, none of the guys like they all got something negative to say about one of the guys, but none of them got nothing bad to say about Blast. Blast answers a lot of phone calls. He send money when he can, and he get his own man. For Blast, one of them niggas for who like went to a different part of Illinois for and met new friends out there and turned himself up for like when he ain't had no way to make money. He went and found new friends and wasn't scared to take a chance or take a leap, and he went and took some chances for to get himself in order and get his money right, and he did it for. He real outstanding. He always been a leader even when we was kids. For niggas used to gravitate towards Blast. For like he was always the littlest nigga with the biggest heart. You know what I'm saying? Like doing flips, he used to be able to do flips. He was an athletic ass, shorty, speedy Gonzalez ass nigga on BD, but he always had a big heart. Always been the littlest nigga we was with. Always had a big heart. Never one of them niggas. Never got a story of getting bitched on BD. For like on Steve, he never got a story of getting bitch, treated like a bitch, nothing on Steve, even when we was kids. Like, want to make sure I remember mention that. That's why you see all the guys in jail. Everybody love Blast. Like, you never got to question. If Blast with you, you never got to worry about him stealing from you, taking from you, backdooring you, nothing. Like, if he wanted, if he say he love you, he love you, he mean it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he said he love you, like, we pop out with our hood folk, go to the clubs, be high pills and just tweak and talk about old shit Me and Blast was just going on 2 mans, nigga, a couple years ago. Go out to the outskirts, You feel me? Of the suburbs of Illinois, somewhere up north or south suburb. Us and two females, and we'll be popping pills, getting fried, You feel me? Tweaking, going on 2 mans, on Steve. Like me and Blast, we still do certain shit. You know, like if you one of the real guys, motherfucker link up and do shit. You know what I'm saying? On Steve, like still gotta do our shit, folks. Real dads too, though. On Steve, he got a daughter now. We all got kids. We even be talking about shit like that. I remember we growing up just being the shorties in the hood, like the young boys. You know what I'm saying? And then, like it being our turn. Now we the guys, we the old motherfuckers with kids on BD. It's crazy just how life work and the growth of a lot of shit. You feel me? But he definitely one of those for real member. You know what I'm saying? Like original face from the block. For now, original face from the block. For you know what I'm saying? Like you never gotta worry about him. He always one of those. You know what I'm saying? Original members stand out, outstanding. You know what I'm saying? Like so. Just wanted to put that out there before I finish talking about anything else, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? They talking about merch, you ain't indulging birthday cake. Bro, I never ate a piece of that cake, bro. I'm telling y'all, I didn't eat a piece of the dick cake, bro. I didn't, bro. You feel me? I didn't. Nah. Man. You feel me? Four of them said that motherfucker tasted decent on BD. I ain't gonna lie. They went back for seconds and thirds. But Tay wasn't eating that cake, G. Tay wasn't eating that cake, bro. I ain't eat that motherfucker, bro. Imagine a motherfucker just fat ass slice of dick on that shit. Tomorrow, yeah, folk, cut me a piece of them balls. Yeah, that motherfucker was like, oh, baby. They ain't even say they mama none of that. Woo ain't save his mama none of that dick cake, boy. He ate that dick before she got back from out of town. Oh, my homie, folks. Oh, for them grave, folks. Hey, Lee, his OG, no dick cake. Yeah, mama, I ate it all. You ate enough on vacation. No, let me stop it. Let me stop it. Let me stop it. Let me stop. Let me stop it. Let me stop it. Let me stop it. I need to stop fucking being a tweaker. But yeah, bro. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I hate about eating all the ding dongs. It's crazy. Gee. Gee. I'm telling y'all, I ain't getting none, boy. Say, shout out to Mars Dope for the donation, man. He said, what hood did Blast hate the most? Shit, I asked Blast, man. I ain't gonna just be making up answers for y'all, man. You feel me? But yeah, man, like, on the guys, bro, like, um, you know, yeah, man. But I definitely for remember when me and Blast for like when he first got booked for that shit that he got booked for. I remember being so sad for folks because he went out there to Springfield and he was doing well for himself. You know what I'm saying? Like he was doing very well. You know what I'm saying? Like he was doing very well. He went out there, found the lane, found something for to do. You know what I'm saying? Found some real promising guys that was legit, and you know what I'm saying? You know. But yeah, you know, he when he got bumped, it kind of like hurt me because I know like we used to talk, you know what I'm saying, and just seeing folks go out there and what he was on and you know what how he was carrying it, it just made me like respect. Cause bro, I tell people all the time like about going to college. Like when you grown up in a certain spot your whole life, and like when you grow up and you in a certain place and this is all you know, it's easy to choose the life we chose. You know what I'm saying? It's harder to go off to college and do something that a lot of us not doing. You know what I'm saying? So even just like Blast going and Blast going and doing like going out of town or to a different part outskirts of Illinois and doing all his own thing, actually living out there and spending time out there and staying out there and committing to what he was on out there. It take a lot to do that, bro. You be feeling away from home, feel like you missing something. You feel like, oh, I want to be back with the guys. I want to be with the niggas I grew up with. Man, folks he ain't worried about none of that. He stayed where the money was, and he committed to what was working for him, bro, and it was paying him dividends, and I love to see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was like, I was respecting the folk, and so, and I know what he was out there on. He went on no hot shit. He was just making his money. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't out there for that, bro. We got enough of that going on in our hood in the streets of the Chicago. So, you know, when he caught that case, it was very shocking because I know like what he was on. Like it wasn't that. And just for to see how it ended up playing, and it was just goofy for, and I was so hurt. Folks had to do that time because it was just like his shit just took 5 years from him instantly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's definitely tough. Um, you know, Yeah. Shout out to See Money for the donation. He says starting 500-600 members that put in work. You can include yourself. I don't know, man. I ain't gonna lie. Feel like 22 and D thing. Y'all just, I really feel like y'all just be trying to get some hot ass questions. I ain't gonna lie. It's 22 and D thing is the biggest gangsters for. After that, you can sparse hairs. I ain't gonna lie. But what hood did Blast? Oh, okay, I read that one already. Okay. But what was I talking about? Yeah, Blast, folk. So Blast, shout out to C Money for the donation again. Say great content, my boy. Keep it. Shout out to my boy C Money, man. So yeah, when he caught that time, folk, I'm like, damn, you know, like like he got bumped for a body. He had to do all that time for it was hurtful. But I feel like Blast one of them niggas for where it's like the time ended up helping him. It matured him, folk. Like it matured him. You know what I'm saying? Like it matured, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it made him the nigga he is now. For I feel like maybe if he don't go to jail and he don't do that time, it's like he probably a different nigga. Maybe he's still on the same shit. Maybe he get killed out here. Maybe he never, you know, maybe it never worked. Maybe it just, maybe he one of the motherfuckers we got to bury or he got 100 years. Like, you don't know what the fuck would have happened, folks. So I think, like, how he look at it now, he's like, all right, cool, for I did that. I came from under that, for and he got back book after that. Like, so he's smarter now. He just do shit on his own time and at his own pace, for. Shout out to Cap for the donation. Do you have any stories with? Yeah, I do. Got y'all. But yeah, you know, like that's what was up, man, with Blast, man. You know, like Blast, you know, real official deal. You know what I'm saying? He real official deal. Um, real official deal, man. On phone them. Um, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, I'm finna get off here and eat though. I gotta end this one. Well, it's not early. I usually after the story, I usually get on here and cap off with y'all folk, but I'm hungry. I ain't gonna lie. So I'm finna get up off here, but I love y'all folk. Thank y'all for tapping in. This story time will take a poem, man. Oh yeah, man. Shout out to Kalu for the donation. He just called me right before I got off. He said, how close is Blast and Sosa? Blast with Sosa right now, man. Blast Glow Gang. Blast Glow Gang, man. Blast Glow Gang. He turned, man. Y'all make sure y'all go fuck with Blast, man. He Blast the Glow Man on phone them. Shout out to Blast, man. On phone them, man. Shout out to Blast, man. On bro. Shout out to the Glow.